Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Tatsuya TMA, finally bringing you another cast. I took a little bit of a hiatus, aka about 4 to 5 months or so. So let's go ahead and hit play here. But I have recently lost my job, and so figured what else better to do during the day than play some ranked, try and get my elo up, and bring you some more casts. So yeah, the channel will start to be active again. I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that's watched so far. I was just kind of doing it in my spare time. Wasn't expecting to get 20,000 views and over 50 subscribers. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it's pretty cool. So yeah, this match is me. I'm playing Leblanc in the mid, going against Ahri. Down bottom we have Caitlyn and Sona versus Maokai and who else? Maokai and Sivir. Junglers on my team, there is Sandpaper Koala. That's actually my roommate. Their jungler is... Who's their jungler? Their jungler is... Oh, Warwick. Smiteless Warwick. Top will be Nasus versus Garen. So that is this match. I wanted to say, so the last ranked match that I casted, I was roughly the mid 1300s. I went on a 20-game losing streak. Now, I don't have a problem casting losses. However, they weren't even good games. They were just terrible games all around. Whether it was myself or my teammates, they were just god-awful and not going to be good to watch. So, finally had a decent game to cast. And we shall see what happens. Bum, bum, bum. Now, I was the last pick, so I picked Leblanc because they picked Ahri as the second pick. That Leblanc is kind of a hard counter to Ahri, so that's kind of why I picked LeBlanc. And I used to play LeBlanc a lot, so anytime I get a chance to play LeBlanc, I'm pretty happy about it. And again, if anybody has seen any of my other videos, you know that I don't play any unskinned champs, so that is why she has the skin. Take a look down here. In the mid, I'm just going to be kind of... Oh, this is something that I wanted to mention. Blue has been really, really buggy lately. It keeps resetting. I almost took it there because that just would have been OP. LeBlanc, level 1 with a blue. But yeah, blue keeps resetting. I don't know what it is, but normally it's not this buggy. Missing last hits. Awesome. Have Caitlyn tossing some nice harass there. I love it. I don't really like Maokai as a support. Feel free to comment if you do. I don't know. I mean, he's got the slow and the snare, but he's just got no sustain. So if you can kind of stop yourself from doing that, and obviously he doesn't. Oh, he's only got level 1. I was gonna say why didn't he just root Caitlyn right there? Caitlyn's tossing some nice harass there. Caitlyn can be vicious end game. However, I feel like there's a lot better AD carries out there. Oh, gets hit by both the Qs. I don't know why she just spell shielded. Maybe she was thinking she was going to toss the pulverizing shot, but she didn't. What's going on in mid? Absolutely nothing. I am a very, very passive AP mid, at least to start. Missing last hit, it's awesome. I'm a very passive AP mid. I don't really like to go too crazy. I like to just kind of sit back and farm and feel the other person out. I like to, before I know how good somebody is, I like to see what they can do. When they're going to be throwing, in terms of Ahri, when she's going to be throwing her taunt, how often she throws the Q down. Do we see that? No, we do not. Garen's calling for the ping. He's going to get ganked. Nasus is overextending a little bit. We're going to see a first blood. Nasus tries to run down. He's not looking like he's going to make it. He pops the ghost. He pops the heal. He's running. He has an ignite on him. Is he going to make it out? Is he going to make it out? He makes it over to the tri-bush. They're not going to be able to catch up to him. That ghost just... Oh. Warwick's going to be diving. And he's going to get enough, but... Warwick has a slow toss on him by Nasus. Purple pulls away with the first blood, and I missed a gank down here. Let's take a little step back and take a look at this. Fiora comes in from the top. It's not warded. Fiora gets rooted. Just going to dash in towards Sivir. Tosses the Ignite down and walks away. Very nice. So we are up 2-1. About 200 gold. Still not too much going down in the mid. 0-0. What's the farm like? I have 17 to her 22. So she has me out-farmed a little bit. Go ahead and give view back to everything. She has me out farmed and she has me by a level. Oh, she does not have me by a level anymore, but she is up on experience for me. Now that right there was kind of key. So my Q, her Sigil of Silence, normally doesn't really do too much damage in the early levels and pre-AP, but that definitely didn't feel good against her. What that kind of told me was that I'm going to be able to burst her down pretty well. Oh, sorry, I thought that there was some business going on up top, but there's no business. There is no business. Garen taking a turret hit, not even getting the silence off. So, yeah, ways to... Oh! Already got the taunt off, but I threw down the Sigil of Silence and the... What's her other ability called? Displacement? Distortion, there it is. Sigil of Silence and Distortion to proc a good amount of damage off of her. Brought her down to about half-life, but she throws the pot down. That's one of the reasons that Leblanc is a counter to her, because Ahri needs to keep using, obviously every AP mid needs to keep using their abilities because they're not auto-attackers. But as you saw, I got hit by the taunt, but still took her down to about half-life because she couldn't follow it up with her Orb of Deception. Leblanc has level 6. For those that don't know, her ult is she can mimic any of her spells. I'm going to try and show you every single kill that happens here, because why not? Garen, sitting in the bush. Do we have eyes? We do not have eyes. Garen pops a silence, starts spinning from the bush, because that's what Garen does. A little bit of auto attacking, back and forth. The slow's put down on Garen. Nasus silenced again. Can't toss that next. Oh, he tosses the Q on there. Nasus gets ignited. Is he going to make it? He throws down the AoE. Oh, and Garen's going to try and come in and finish it off. But Fiora comes in just in time to dash to him, and a couple of auto attacks finishes that off. Nasus can go right back to farming up top. And nice timing by Fiora. A good jungler is everywhere. You never know when she's going to come in. Now coming down to take a look at this mid here, see what happens. Fiora's going to dash towards her, gets a couple of auto attacks on, and Ahri flashes over the wall. I flash to try and get the combo off, but completely brick it into the wall. Ahri dashes away twice anyways. I knew I wasn't going to be able to catch her. If I used the ult to dash again, I would have just kind of been left with nothing else to do and wouldn't have been able to burst her down. So I go back to farming my lane. What do we have perpetrating down bottom? Ooh, Sivir tossing some nice damage on that Sona. However, well, she is low mana, so she's not going to be able to completely heal herself up. But she will be able to heal herself up a decent amount. Maokai throwing saplings in, getting some good harass there. Sona taking it to the face. Caitlyn just walking up and plunking Sivir in the face. This lane is pretty much completely dominating. Like a good jungler, she gives a blue. Now this is when I technically should start just using distortion, popping in, throwing down the sigil on her, lowering her down, but I just passively farm mid. Alright, back to the gold. So we've got Caitlyn at 930 and Sivir at 794. She's got a nice little gold lead on her. We are up 3-1. So this game's looking pretty decent so far. Pretty decent. Ahri comes back with a blue. They're pinging for bot. Warwick's going to try and wrap around here into them. They are pretty pushed up, but Warwick's going to come in by himself. Warwick taking a heavy auto attack from Caitlyn and just walks away. Sona does have her ult. Sivir went back. What do we got here? Leblanc, I still have boots, 3 pots. Haven't had to really use any yet. Ahri does have a Cage's Lucky Pick and an Amplifying Tomb, so she does have me beat. Oh, tossing down the full combo, throwing down the skill shot, puts the Ignite down just to ensure the victory, and that just shows the power of LeBlanc. Her burst is just absolutely crazy. I'm gonna go back for a hot sec here. I want to show you what could have happened here. So what you should have done is throw the taunt right there, right there. So when I sidestepped that minion, Ahri could have thrown down the taunt and taken me right there, but instead she kind of presses in a little bit too close and goes down. All right, back to full time. So that gives me my first kill. I'm actually feeling really good about this game at this point. I can tell that the Ahri isn't that good. This is what happens because, like I said, I was 1350 elo, popped myself back down to around 1050 or 1097 in this game. So yeah, I'm just absolutely loving life with the high skill that is being played in the games that I'm in. I don't believe that that's the level I should be at, but obviously I've lost 20 games in a row, so we'll see what happens. I will say I'm kind of just consistently playing ranked because the new season starts in 2 months, so I figured why not try and get some experience, and then if I can claw my way up a little bit, I can see some better gameplay, and if not, then this new season starts and I'll try and start fresh. This Caitlyn and Sona staying really pushed up, but there is a ward, and that Warwick is just kind of walking into the lane, not doing too much anyways, so Ahri sees Fiora and decides to back off of it. Doesn't see her anymore. Fiora's just kind of dancing around the river. Nasus sitting pretty low mana, and they're not really attempting to do anything to him. Garen tosses the silence down, starts spinning, but he's beefy enough to where that doesn't really do too much to him at this point. So this game's just kind of... Garen's definitely... Is Garen getting beat up top in gold? Sorry, that was how much they were sitting on before. I didn't read this number. Garen takes a turret hit and can't quite catch up to him. So Nasus is sitting at 2686. Garen 2720. So Garen is beating him a little bit. What do we got for gold here? 2873 to 2572. So I'm beating Ahri by about 300. And wow, Caitlyn has Sivir beat by almost 1,000 gold. That's crazy, and that's just going to be... That's a good AD carry. Ahri misses the taunt. Not too worried. I don't think that she could completely burst me down anyways. I'm still feeling pretty confident right now. Warwick pings for me. Get out of here, Warwick. What are you going to do? Suppress me? Fiora getting in, getting a little counter jungle down. Well, realizes that camp is already taken. Oh, and this Fiora comes in on this Ahri. Oh, and she just instantly gets melted. Warwick ults me and is trying to put me down. However, I toss a snare down on him and then dash out. And Warwick, is he going to make it out? Is he going to make it out? He is going to make it out. Oh, that Ahri just got deleted. Ooh, she ate my full combo, as well as Fiora coming in. Fiora's ridiculous. So let's take a look at Fiora. Fiora has 0 AD items, and let's take a look at what her AD is at. 125 for no reason whatsoever. It's actually because of riposte, which passively increases her damage. So she's just absolutely brutal, especially if she gets a bit ahead of anybody. I mean, her auto attack can just hurt. She passively increases her AD. She can actively increase her attack speed. She has a gap closer. She actually has a double gap closer. It's tough. That's tough for them. Ahri tosses down a ward. Like a good jungler, she gives a blue. Giving me another blue. It's because we're roommates and we love each other. And because that's what a jungler should do. I went back and picked up a needlessly large and some Sork shoes for a little bit of insight, a little bit of the magic pen, just to see what's going on. Nasus got a nice little farm going on, 68. Let's just queue up to plus 75. Could be better, could be worse. Ooh, toss down the pink ward to take out that ward. Oh, Caitlyn's getting chased and Warwick just sits in the bushes. Maokai gives a little dive there, but she's pretty fed. I don't really understand what's going on here. Oh, Maokai hits a trap, hits another trap. Is he going to go down? He does. Are they going to take out this Caitlyn? Oh, the double heal, and Caitlyn makes it out, flashes away. Sona now retreating back, tosses the ult down, and Warwick takes enough turret hits. Sona giving a little KS, but whatever, it's worth it. She tosses down the heal, plus summoner heal, keeps this Caitlyn alive. Absolutely professional play. Tosses the slowdown. Uh-oh, Ahri just comes down and deletes. Ults in. It's melted by Leblanc coming in and ulting. Sivir trying to feed herself, but I tossed the ignite down just in time. I had to flash and distort in order to get it off, but I did not want her to just simply get executed. Wanted that kill. All that fighting and Caitlyn died. However, that was only their second kill, so that is okay. That was great play by Sona. She ended up hitting both of them with her ult through one of the turrets, causing Warwick to die. Saved that Caitlyn for long enough for her to output some more damage. That was just nice play. Nice play. Good shooting, Tex. While we're in a little bit of a lull period, I will say I appreciate all the people saying that I cry about being in Elo hell. It's just kind of a term. It's fine. Oh, and I get suppressed by Leblanc. He tosses down the ignite. I was gonna full combo him, but I saw Ahri coming in. Did not want to get hit by that taunt, knowing that would have just taken me out. However, Leblanc with the distortion, as well as her ult and copying distortion, she has the ability to just bounce around. She's very tough to gank. You have to at least get her with one slow, one suppress. So yeah, back to what I was saying. I appreciate all the people saying that stop crying about being in Elo hell and whatnot. It's kind of just a term. It's more just me saying I'm going to play ranked and cast them, and I enjoy it. So yeah, but I appreciate the feedback. And actually, one thing that I do appreciate is a lot of people giving me some tips and whatnot for playing. I have played a metric butt ton of matches, but I'm obviously not a very high elo, and I'm trying to make myself better. So any advice that anybody can ever give, that's great. If you're going to be all negative about it, that's not good. Oh, Fiora's going to try and take on this Garen sitting in, knowing she can't go anywhere. Oh, and Garen realizes this Fiora is just too strong. Fiora ults, and one more auto attack takes him out. Look at the small amount of damage that she took from just facing Garen one-on-one. That shouldn't happen. That just shows that Garen is definitely not doing too well this game. And Fiora is too strong. One thing that has been requested by some people is that I cast a live match while playing with some of my friends or whatnot on Skype. What are we missing here? Oh, Maokai's really low. The exhaust goes down on Sivir or Warwick. He flashes forward, but he's just taking too much damage. Caitlyn is way out farmed over him. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, flashing in like that. Maybe he was a misclick. I don't know, but if anything, he should have flashed away. So yeah, it's 12-2. This game is not looking too good for purple team, but it's looking good for blue team. However, I've lost worse things. All right, we see them coming down. Caitlyn is just going to go face first into the Garen. Garen is spinning on Sona, tosses down the ignite a little bit early. Fiora comes in, applies some damage to Sivir. Now we're all coming in. Are they going to be able to do anything here? Oh, Garen gets hit by the trap. I see this. Throw down the full combo. Dash in. Throw the snare. Land the kill on Garen. You do not want to see a Fed Leblanc. She can just completely delete somebody. Caitlyn taking a hit, but knowing Sona's right there to... And this Fiora is going absolutely crazy. Dashes in towards the Sivir. Maokai gets deleted. Oh, and Fiora somehow doesn't take any damage from that. Oh, Sona trying to make it out. I throw the snare back. Barely missed that Ahri. Oh, and Ahri gets the kill. Game over. This is an awesome skin, by the way. Thank you, Riot, for packs. Oh, no, I'm waiting. Waiting to kill her. Throw down the ult, dash in, proc the damage. Could have hit her with the snare, but decided to hit her with ignite instead, because I'm just that OP.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Actually, no, I lied. My snare was on cooldown because I used it over here.
Turret has been destroyed.
Nasus comes in, finishes off this turret. Warwick knows you can't do anything. Nasus doesn't care. Hits him with a nice Q, slows him down, tosses the AoE underneath him. Oh, Nasus gets suppressed underneath. Warwick's going to chase. And Nasus, knowing he has no mana to do anything, is going to walk away. Like a good jungler, she gives a blue. Apparently that's a thing. That's a thing now. So we are up 6k gold on them. We're up 11 kills. This game's looking pretty nice for us. Not too much else going on. Oh yeah, what I was going to say before lots of action went down was there has been some requests for me to... I'm not even watching anything. Might as well give you something to watch. I've been requested to... Oh, Caitlyn just trying to... Oh, and that headshot just does not feel good. Oh, and that is a surrender. Surrender out of nowhere. So yes, it has been requested that I cast some live matches so you can see actually what I look at and where I click and things like that. I can do that. I'll probably do it with some of my friends. I apologize in advance to some of the language that you might hear. If you are younger, we will try and keep it not so bad. But anyways, thank you everybody that's watched. I greatly appreciate it. Look soon for some skins to be given away, and also look for some more videos to be making their way to you. Thank you, and bye.